All right, so let's talk about creating existing blogs from using existing blogs to create video.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so people often say, I don't know what to do a video on. Well,
Right.
we have our method that we've been using for years, and we stole it from a guy named Mike Koenig. Full shout out, because that's where I heard it. It's a 5x5, 10x10, 30x30, doesn't matter what number you use, but there's like a set of questions that you ask yourself, that people ask you all the time about your business, and questions they should ask. So that's an easy way to get content of what to do for your first videos. We'll go over that on a different day, but today we're talking only about blog posts, because we have a mutual client,
Yes.
and you've been writing for him for how long?
Oh gosh, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, 3, 4.
Okay. And
It's been a while.
it's been a while, and you've written hundreds of blog posts at this point for him, right?
Not hundreds for him, but I've written over 2,000 blog posts in general across lots of different
Okay.
industries.
So let's go back to him, though. For him, he just recently got in touch with me about doing some videos because he wants to do videos on his also, right? He doesn't want to be on camera. He doesn't know what to say. He has all the typical reasons why he doesn't want to do it like everybody else.
Right.
So that's fine. So now he's hired me, which is fantastic because I get to pay rent. But what are some of the things that you see from blog posts that people could be doing?
Well, it's really, so if you look at like your top blog posts, like if you looked at your analytics and figured out, okay, which are my top 5, which are my top 10 most shared, most viewed blog posts, and you could turn those into videos. Now, if you wanted to do the talking head style of video, like Rick and I are doing right now, then you can totally do that, whether you have an actual camera, whether you're using your phone, however you're going to do it. But you can essentially reiterate the content that's on the blog, that's in the blog. You're already the subject matter expert in your industry. And if you wrote the piece, then you know the material. You probably know it anyway, even if you didn't write it.
Well, I was going to say, even if you didn't write it, you know.
Right,
You know to stretch before shoveling snow.
right,
Right? That's a blog post we just recently did. A video on and a blog post.
right.
But he's the subject matter expert, so all he has to do is...
It's just talk about how the impact of, say, how shoveling affects, he's a chiropractor, so how shoveling affects your back, your shoulders, whatever, and how chiropractic help can help you if you can make you feel better if you've hurt yourself, because we all know people get injured doing these kinds of
Right.
things.
So the blog post, in his instance, when you type in the town and chiropractor, he comes up at the top of the list always, and has for years, because he's smart about his marketing. But the blog post gets him great SEO. But there's a group in that town with 15,000 people in it, and all he has to do is once a month post a video into that group, and now nobody else is doing that. There's a whole bunch of chiropractors there. Not a single chiropractor is doing that in that town. So if he could just post a video once a month even,
Right.
he's going to become much more top of mind, and if he's consistent with it, then he's going to be the go-to expert even more than he already is.
Right.
So content can be hard, but if you already have a blog, if you've already got something that you've written, if you've got something that you've done, repurpose it.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody will tell you, people like Jay Baer, I one time had this list of things. He does a 5-minute phone thing every day, and he turns it off, and he sends it to Dropbox, and his team gets it, and it gets split out. I think it was 13 different places that it gets put into a podcast. It gets put into this. It gets put into here. The transcripts gets pulled out.
Right.
The audio gets pulled out. So with video, you've got all these variations you can do, and to get a transcript of a video, you can just take the audio only from the video and send it like to Rev or Teamy or one of those kind of app things. And some of them they're like $1 a minute. So if you got a 5-minute video, it's only $5 to have a transcription done of it.
Right, and then you've got the transcription, which, Google picks up the words. It
Right.
doesn't pick up the video, the content video. So it's really great for your YouTube SEO to have, excuse me, to have a transcript underneath the video as
Right.
well.
I forget what it's called. It's SRC or CRT. Or there's a 3-letter acronym for putting the text like in YouTube. So now Google can read
Right.
the words. They're not on the screen, but Google can read the words. So when you put it on Google and you got on your blog, you've got basically the same information, and that gives you more SEO value.
Right. It just shows you that, shows Google what it's all about. But let's talk also about the non-talking head videos for people like you're doing for the chiropractor. I mean, he's actually, the chiropractor's thousands of miles away from us. Rick's not going up there and shooting his video. And as he said at the beginning of this video, the chiropractor really doesn't want to be on video, like a lot of people we know.
Right. And he's fine on video, but he doesn't want to do it.
Right. He's just not, he doesn't feel comfortable doing it. Probably many of you can relate. So Rick is actually doing these still motion videos for him.
Right. So what I'm doing is I'm taking video elements or pictures and putting them in, and then the text is telling the story.
Right.
There's not a voiceover. It's just the text telling the story of what it is. So for the chiropractor, it's pretty generic, like stretch before you, so you show somebody stretching, tie your shoelaces. I mean, whatever these things are, you can show these pieces, and they're good awareness videos, but they're still being used to present you as a subject matter expert, even though it's not even technically you on the video, but the videos that I'm doing are going on the blogs to match the words that she's written. So now you've got this 30-second video that I've created that gives the highlight, and she's got a 500-word blog post, and now you're getting the double information,
Right.
which is really powerful for somebody who's on that blog to read it.
Right, because I pull in the video from the blog onto
Right.
the blog and post it.
And
on
I
the
don't
blog.
do the video until after she's written the blog post.
Right.
So it's working in tandem, but pulling those blog posts in, just what's something you've already done that you can recreate in a video format and post it again somewhere else. Creating content takes time and it's hard for a lot of people. Some people it's really easy. But setting up the camera, setting up the light, getting the microphone, getting all this other stuff ready is what takes time. So we're like batching this. We're shooting 6 of these today because we'll take 45 minutes and shoot 6 of these because everything's set up. Do the same thing with your blog post, but
Yeah.
repurpose.
It's all about the repurposing.
All right.
Repurposing. There's no reason to only do one blog post one time and then call it done.
Yeah. So if you want to see the other 5 of these videos we're doing today, join my group. And that group is at
bit.ly/SBV
group.
group.
bit.ly/SBV group, GROUP. SBV stands for Shoot Better Video, because I'm here to try to help you shoot better video. That's my goal. I want you to up your game. I want you to be better. I want you to get noticed more because everybody's watching video. So join the group and we'll see you there.